A distracted driver who killed 4 members of the same family in a crash in the state's southeast has had his jail term suspended after serving less than 3 months behind bars. Alexander Waldridge successfully arguing the 4-year jail term was too severe for a moment's inattention.
Less than 3 months behind bars for killing 4 members of the same family.
Mr Waldridge is naturally relieved that this part is over. He will live with the consequences of this accident for the rest of his life.
Alexander Waldridge pleaded guilty to this horrific crash near Hatherleigh in the state's southeast last December. 22-year-old Josh Doyle, his 16-year-old sister Jessica, their mother Michelle and grandmother Beverly Khan were all killed. Dashcam vision from Waldridge's ute showed the moment he failed to see give way signs before crashing into a truck, which in turn smashed into the Doyle's car. Waldridge had taken his eyes off the road for 10 seconds while he checked his GPS.
He wishes he could take back those few seconds of his life at that time.
The Mount Shank man was to serve a minimum 2 years behind bars, but his jail term was today suspended on appeal. Following arguments, the sentencing judge focused too much on the loss of life rather than the driving itself.
What Mr Waldridge and the victims' families have been through, unfortunately, could happen to any one of us, but we sincerely wish and hope it does not.
Although the appeal judges ruled Waldridge should be spared jail, they found his licence disqualification of 20 years wasn't enough. They increased it to 35 years, meaning it's very unlikely the 65-year-old will ever get behind the wheel again. This in itself is a severe punishment, but one that is warranted, bearing in mind Waldridge's age, his driving and its tragic consequences. Kim Robertson, 9 News.